30 pieces of gum, so I might spit out some. This is way too much. This is absurd. Hi guys, how are y'all? Is anybody else in a weird gum situation like me? I mean, that is a huge piece of gum. That's nasty. Hi guys, how are y'all? Whose first day is today? Good talk, good talk. All right, sorry, my body clock is still a little wonky, so I'll go right to questions. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My body clock is out of whack too. Well, lying in here since 7 this morning, but it was worth it to see you.
Thank you. Ditto.
My question is regarding Sam's development over the seasons, like from going from being not wanting to be a hunter, having a normal life in season 1 to in the season finale in season 12, being like this fearless leader leading the hunters against the British men of letters. Like if you could elaborate a little bit about that journey of his, the change of heart, so to speak.
Yeah, I feel like, good question, by the way. I grew up with an older brother and a younger sister, so I know what it's like to have an older brother that sort of leads the pack and decides where to go and when to go. But it's been fun to see Sam. Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, how do you like the lights? It's been fun to have a chance to play, because the show goes so long, a chance to play Sam as sort of a man on his own, you know? It's been 12 years, right? So I was 22 and I'm 35 now. I'll be 35 soon, I think. July, I'll be 35. So I'm trying not to yell into the mic. It's been really cool to get the chance, thanks to you guys, to play that transformation from Sam to sort of like young boy to leader of men. And so hopefully we see more of that soon. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I yelled at you? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. By the way, this is the session. I don't know what y'all are asking, but if you have anything weird to ask me, now's the time. Some sort of like, yeah. So I woke up and texted my wife, morning baby, I miss you. And she's like, it's 1, why are you texting me? I was like, oh yeah, no, cool. Yeah, good talk. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Chuck.
Hi, what's your favorite emoji?
Say again?
What's your favorite emoji?
You know, we've been pretty public about a band called Kaleo. And we've been lucky enough to make friends with them. So it's funny, it's a weird world Jensen and I live in, where like I think their music is amazing. I think their lyrics are amazing, their guitar, their drums, their singing, and then we got to meet them, and they're people. And hopefully that's how y'all feel with us. I mean, where you're like, oh, I love that show, Supernatural, and then you meet us and go like, oh, they're people. So that's how, but I mean, like, we are people too, right? So when we met the band members of Kaleo, we were like, oh, dude, they're so freaking cool. Like, they're just like normal people. Don't say emoji. Kmart, goddamn it. What? Oh. I thought it was an accent. You said emoji?
Emoji, yes. Favorite emoji.
I'll show you. This is my favorite emoji. How do I get to it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so jet-lagged. I love all y'all, but... Here, I'll send it to Jensen. His text message this morning was, you know we have a convention today, because somebody's alarm didn't wake him up.
Si faceva la ma non si vede.
It's sort of like a, so my favorite emoji is sort of like a surprised happy face. Because most of my texts are like, hey, I guess I'm awake. So, what's yours?
A heart.
Hi.
Hi, I want to ask about some Sam deleted scenes in season 12 because
Some Sam deleted scenes?
I know they like to cut some scenes of Sam and I felt
Whoa!
it always seems
What?
like when I look at deleted scenes. Just telling the truth. It's always when there are deleted scenes, always the same. So, and sometimes it felt for me that something was missing, especially after the torture, because there was literally no aftermatch. Like, I thought he would have maybe some nightmares, or because he's used to get tortured by demons or monsters, but not from a human being. That should be an ally.
Yes. I lost a few of the words. Will you say it again? Sorry, I'm so tired. So, a lot of the torture scenes for Sam are from demons? I'm sorry.
I was just wondering if Sam had some feelings, some aftermatch after the torture from a human being, because he's not used to that. And it's different.
Got it, yes. That's a good observation. I think a lot of different things that Sam and Dean both go through, certain episodes like The Benders, I think mess with the Winchesters more because it's humans doing it. And I think there's an episode where Dean says like, monsters, I understand, humans are weird or humans suck. Sorry. Honestly, look at this. It's the bottom of the mic. I'm sorry. I keep on like, sorry. Lo siento. Come se dice, I'm sorry? Mi dispiace. Che? Mi dispiace. So I do feel like the boys have had to deal with sort of being hurt and disappointing both humans and monsters. So it's kind of made them better. But yeah. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you?
I'm really good, how are you? First thing I
My
should
body
say,
clock.
I want to say congratulations on the new baby. You have a beautiful
Thank you.
family.
Yeah. Hey, back off. Poor girl. Like, the time is right between her eyes. And then iPhone goes and does its thing.
I have the same problem with your eyes on my like wallpaper screen.
Thank you.
Anyway, my question was about Phantom Boy, and I was wondering like how you found out about it and how you got involved with it.
So Phantom Boy was last summer, and we found out about. I'm so sorry. I'm so mi dispiace. Can you say that? Just mi dispiace. Yeah. Me a lot dispiace, guys. Spiace.
Piace molto.
I know. This is interesting, huh? Like, being awake, yeah, sorry. Thank y'all for your forgiveness, by the way. So I think Phantom Boy, I found out, it was last summer, we recorded it. And it was one of those sort of, we knew, they made me aware, it was a French animated movie, and then I watched it, and they were like, hey, they'd love you to do the role. And so it was like, we recorded it in a hotel room at the W in Austin, and we would like take breaks, and go down to the pool, and be like, all right, this is kind of the coolest way ever to work, you know? My buddy Michael, Sinter Niklas, which he's wildly talented. He sort of directed me, and he's a voice actor, vocal actor as well. But it was sort of intimidating. It's a weird situation to do things you're not used to, you know, as a 35-year-old, and go like, oh, I'm gonna try a brand new thing. But it was fun and weird.
I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good. The animation was amazing, and yeah, it was fun to be a part of.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi. So I just said congratulations to you and Jen for having a daughter. I was wondering, how do you think Sam would handle having a baby girl?
Oh, come on now. That would be a funny thing to see one of the Winchesters have a kid, huh? I think Sam would be a lot like Jared. I think he would be mortified, you know? You don't have kids. You're very young. It's a very cool, very vulnerability-inducing sort of situation. Best thing I've ever done, hardest thing I've ever done. It's hard to leave, you know? You wake up, like, I had a nightmare this morning at 1 a.m. this time, involving my kids, and it wakes you up, and you're like, I'm not gonna go back to bed. There's no way. It's super cool. That sounds weird, but I think Sam would be out of sorts. I think it's probably the first situation Sam would be in where he was like, I don't know what to do, you know? So, yeah, let's hope we don't see that.
Thank you.
Thank you, love your shirt. Hi.
I really enjoyed your chapter in the Feminine book. So I was wondering, did you enjoy being a writer, that's the process of writing, and are you planning on writing something else in the future? Because it was very good.
No. Honestly, no. Thank you so much. That was a really difficult, it took me a year to write that. And Lynn, she fixed a few probably spelling errors and grammatical errors, but she really didn't change a lot of it. It was one of those things where I told a friend I would do it, and so I did it. And then as I started doing it, I was nervous and anxious, and it was really hard because I didn't write it all in a day, and so I don't do well with sort of like picking up midway through a scene, so to speak. So, like acting, I'd rather if there's a 4-page scene, I'd rather do all 4 pages than go like, hey, there was a plane last page, do the last 3 lines. I'd rather go back to the front and do the whole scene. So with the chapter, every time I wrote it or wrote more, I'd go back and read the beginning or read up to where I'd written, and it was really difficult. I'm really proud, I guess. That's weird, because it's all, I've never written, right? So it's all me, and it wasn't a phone call, it wasn't dictated, it was me writing, like really going deep, trying to go deep for y'all guys. Yeah. Did you ready? Did you? Thank you. It was tough because you're like, okay, here you go. Go ahead and put this in paper form to send to people, and let them like. It's the most private I'll ever get.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Sam was the original vessel of Lucifer, and I was thinking, do you think that Sam will, because of this, also have a special connection with the Nephilim?
Yes. Yes. Great question, and yes, honestly, I think that's why, for those who haven't seen the finale, I think that's why they made Sam kind of find him, you know? So I do think that Sam is going to be able to maybe appeal to his intellectual side. We don't know a lot about the Nephilim yet, but I do feel like Jack, I guess, will have a connection with Sam.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Jared.
Good morning. It's morning. Jeez.
Yes. I actually don't have a question. I have a story to tell that's just too hilarious to not share.
Thank God.
Yeah. Last year I had a meet and greet with you and I was asking about your hats. Yes. The next day after the Jailbreak concert, me and my friends were standing there and we were talking, and I said, I had a meet and greet with Jared and I was asking, and I said, I love your beanies. And one of my friends was just scandalized and she was like, what? What did you say? I love